Hi, my name is Maria Soldorena and I'm from English Level 6. The topic I'll be talking about today is the use of animals for scientific research. Animals have been used for scientific research for more than 80 years from now, and they have an important role on the actual development of medicine, veterinary, and our understanding of many diseases and treatments and new treatments developed now. But there are a lot of groups that are against these investigations because of the treatment for the animals. I think they do have a point about this, but not all scientists have the intention to hurt animals to make their progress. Many researchers have stick to the regulations made. There are many regulations actually. First of all, there are federal regulations, which includes the Animal Welfare Act that was developed in 1966 and the Health Research Act extension that was developed in 1985. Both of these have guidelines for researchers to use when using animals for their research. First of all, they focus their attention on institutional regulations. It's necessary, and there's a committee that checks in every factory or in every laboratory using animals. They have to have institutional rules on how to manage animal research. They should have a good veterinary treatment and physical facilities that allow the animals to be comfortable. There are important things to know about these regulations, and that is that different regulations have a different meaning for what an animal is, so on how the law apply over these animals. For the Animal Welfare Act, animals are warm blood animals, and they exclude birds, horses, and mice. This is due to the use of these animals in investigation. They are more used than any other animals, and this is also a debate because some animals are treated differently than others. Research on animals like worms, insects, is less polemic than the one in warm blood animals, mainly, that is mice or chimpanzees or horses, if it's the case. There are less regulations for animals that are used mostly, and there are almost no regulations when talking about insects or worms or this kind of animals. There is something that's important, and is to know how to manage an investigation. And for that, there are a lot of guidelines given to researchers. One of the ones I think it's most important is a rule that it's called the 3Rs. It says that any research has to use these 3 rules. It is reduce, refine, and replace. By reducing, it means that a research must include the least amount of animals that they can use. They have to design the research or the experiment to reduce the number of animals. Refine is to design the research and to check and double check the methodology so that they use only the necessary amount of animals for the research. And replacement, it means that researchers must find a better way to do the research, and if they can replace the animal by some new technologies that include cell culture. This is actually really advanced right now. Cell culture is a little bit more complicated, but it could have the same results. or maybe if it's a pharmaceutical trial, maybe they could try virtual virtual programs that can imitate what will happen in the animals. So, as a conclusion, animals are important for research. The people who think they shouldn't be used, they have a point, and that's correct. But they should know that these have given us great advance in what we know right now. So I think applying the 3R laws, that's a good thing that we can do as researchers. And by regulations, federal and social regulations are important, but the most important one is self-regulation. We have to think about what we're doing and try to hurt the less, or try not to hurt. Whenever possible, the best way will be replacement.